So, just got Citadels. New game on Steam. Don't know how many other people have it. Don't know if there's any other videos of it. Um, but so far, it seems to be like any other RTS. I mean, I haven't found an RTS that's been made recently that really captured me like what Red Alert, Red Alert did back in the day. But this is looking good. You can build moats, spikes, you got your wooden gates, wooden wall, wooden tower, which can be upgraded to stone later on, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Um, you got your resource buildings, and this is only the first mission, so I'm not really sure how to like get them not having to run all the way back here yet. And what does a village market do? What does that do? Let's build one. Just go build it. So you can see it works like any other normal RTS, really. You got all your commands, stop and wait. And I did notice something, but I'm not sure whether it works. If you select multiple units, it comes up with that little thing, and that's how they're going to be placed. But if you move them closer to edges of things, almost looks like there's a cover system in here. I don't know because I haven't got into war yet, but that looks like a cover system. Don't know if it does to you, but it does to me. Okay, so a market is exactly what it says it is. Buy and sell. Buy, sell, and trade. Wait, they all have names? Drew Conard. Ermas Eofrid. Okay. They actually all have individual names. They don't have personality, so they're just generic peasants. Cutting down a forest. That's... Now, okay, this is one gripe already with the game. Alright, this is the first mission, right? Now, it says get to the town hall. So I didn't even realize that was the town hall that I had to go to because it says town hall. It's called a village hall. What? That okay. And I worked out you have to run from here through here to here. Yes, I'm sorry, spoilers. Um, you do that and it tells you want to build a shed and then gather 100 of each resource, but it just says in the quests gather resources unless you hover over it. So you got to 100 from the farm, 100 from an ore pit, 100 from a lumber den, 100 from a stone pit. Now, you place the lumber den, they keep going to the lumber den for a while, and then they run it all the way back to your village hall, right? And then to actually find the stone resource, you have to, run around. And it doesn't tell you, you need to place the stone pit next to a stone resource. It just says place a stone pit. Like, look, stone pit. I can place it anywhere I want, right? So long as it's, doesn't have collision. But there's a ring around it, like the same as what you see around the peasants there, right? It actually doesn't work. Like, build a wall. What? Okay. Defensive structures. Look how big a tower is. Also, the mapping's off. Like, see, I can't click on him there because I'm too far away. But if I go in more over the top of him, I can. I can see. Look at that click box. Whatever you want to call it, hit detection. I mean, really. See, what the? So I can't build a simple little wall like I can build it like that, but the second that it starts touching that, I can't. See? What is that? What is this bullshit? And maybe I'll... Okay, I'll just leave that. Oh yeah, obviously to increase your population, you have to build more sheds. It says build houses, but they're called sheds. Right? You can rotate them by using your mouse wheel, which it tells you nothing. I don't know whether there was a tutorial or not. I didn't look. Because really, who looks at tutorials these days? You just jump into it, don't you? I know I do. It's like, what's a tutorial? But the walls don't look too bad. I mean, that's what it's going to look like if I build it. So I guess I'll build it this way? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll build it like that. I want to see how a wall goes up, whether they have to run back and forth every single time. Um, it's kind of annoying because, you just go to click on it and place it, but you have to hover there. It does tell you how much time it takes. It's a minute to build a village center. 100 wood, 100 stone, 50 wheat, and 20 gold. And gold is earned from taxes, I believe. I have no idea what that button does. Buy a new peasant. You can upgrade the building. But yeah, if you have the room for it, the population from building a shed, it will automatically generate those guys. Seriously, he has to run back and forth every time. So if you're building far away from your base, you want an army of peasants working. I mean, really? But apparently you can put like arches and stuff on walls. So I'm thinking stronghold type here, but I could be wrong. And this is going to be the exact same. It is. Okay, you're a peasant. I need... See, normal is under that. And I don't have enough wood. I don't have enough wood. Yay! Wait, what happens? Okay, it doesn't say you don't have enough wood. It just says you can't build it. That's helpful. Oop, not you. Come here, peasant. One of you, you'll do. I want you to grab wood. And you build training ground when I can. See what? Really? I mean, no offense, but okay, the gameplay is lacking in this. I mean, you can play and decide it for yourself. You can only have how many? 3 peasants on that. 6 peasants. 6 peasants. So you can have 6 on that, 6 on that, 6 on that, and 3 on that. Why? Why do you restrict me, game? Hmm. Right. Okay. Okay, so that's a moat that I'm building, and I know what everyone thinks. Oh yeah, a moat. That's water-filled stuff. Actually, no. A moat generally is just something that's used to stop your towers and shit from rolling up onto your wall. Like, you know, okay, best description I can think. Uh, Lord of the Rings. Was it not the Two Towers? The Return of the King, right? When they're doing the massive battle, and the orcs are rolling those big towers up and just throwing them down on the wall and like spreading across the wall like a disease. All right, that's what a moat is for. I mean, if you're gonna build a city like they did, making it look all nice and pretty is all fun and games, but you might want to make it, structurally better. Like if they had a moat there, I mean, sure, the trolls probably could have pulled it through, but they would have been stuck there for a lot longer. All right, and that would have maybe stopped them from taking the wall so easily. Still would have broken down the gates. And okay, if you single click your middle mouse button, like just single click it, your camera re-rotates. So let's build a swordsman, shall we? How does that work? Do I there? There. I'll just tell him there. Okay, do I have to order him in? What? Oh, I see. So your peasants actually have to be ordered into a training ground, right? And this countdown timer, I assume, produces a soldier. 9 swordsmen. Yeah, okay. And so there we go. I have my first soldier. What the? I mean, they're supposed to be English, right? Because it's supposed to be set sometime after King Arthur died or something. But really? I mean, really, people? Is that how we're portraying them now? Like, was, was it just too hard for them to actually grab someone that could, speak, like, just get an English speaker and get them to do it? Like, okay, that's another gripe. Gripe. I'm griping all over this shit. Um, okay, I know a lot of games going with, you can't understand what they're saying, but really? Like, it's not hard to find an English speaking person, like someone that actually speaks English. Is it? It's not that hard. Okay, so there we go. Got archers. So it didn't tell you how many you needed to build. You needed to build 9 of each, right? I mean, unless you actually look. No, maybe it did tell me. I don't know. So 3, oh, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 soldiers, and I won't have enough houses, so I'll need to wait for peasant, and then build another house. I'm terrible at town planning, but so I mean that doesn't look that great, does it? I like how the trees are actually resource piles. Different types of trees give you different amounts of wood. So a fir gives you 100, oak gives you 160. I don't know if there's any other than just those two. But you know that's still better than nothing. I mean, like if you want, you can say attack this oak area, or you can go after somewhere that's just growing only firs, which doesn't really seem to be much of that. But I've noticed on the map as well, there's forests. Like this looks like a hand drawn map. Like I'll zoom in, have a look at that. It looks like a hand drawn map with just overlays on top, which isn't too bad. I mean, like they don't have this little forest up here, but they have this marked as a forest. And forests, I assume, because your units can walk through them, may play an integral part in the game. Being able to send an army through the forest and screw shit up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, that's the exact amount that I need. So, I mean, training takes a while. So you got to basically wait longer because you can't. Unlike other games, it's not. You can just go, yeah, grab all these guys. It's actually you got to send them through, and so they only cost 5 wood and 5 wheat, one-time cost. I mean, if you wanted to really get nitpicky and be like Stronghold, cost over time. But you know what? I don't mind it. Swordsman takes 20 seconds to train, and an archer takes 10. Wouldn't it be the other way around? I mean, the swordsman only has to know when to block with his shield, if they even have shields. I don't think they do. They only have to know to block, right? Bring their swords up, block it, and respond. Whereas, okay, that's been upgraded. I don't know whether I need someone. Okay, that's weird. Um, but yeah, like you look at archers, they've got to sit there and learn how to hold the bow properly. They're not even holding a bow properly. Well, okay, I'll let them get away with that because it is making sure the string's not getting damaged. But I swear, if they're gonna like, oh. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's upgrading. What's happening? A cloud of dust and a bar is filling up. That's it. I mean, you can see there is nothing else happening. I mean, I've trained my units. See, I'm supposed to destroy the enemy town hall, which is there. I assume it's there. I mean, look at that. It looks like that looks like a perfect spot to build a town. It's in between a crossroads. See, town, small little village, town. Oh, that makes sense. There's going to be a town or a couple of houses at just about every crossroads. So they have formations still. But as far as I can tell, you can't actually change their formation. Okay, maybe you can't, and they can destroy that. Wait, what? Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is... Hopefully this... Okay, so we're getting deeper into it here. I mean, I'm probably not placing half of these in the right spots, but fuck. Excuse my French. Okay, so you need those two buildings to build the baker's shed. The baker's shed you convert so you can produce extra food, I assume. You can make extra or iron. Because you only have iron. It says gather ore. I mean, really? Just gather ore? You don't want me to do anything else? No? Okay. I mean, okay, I'm taking my time here, fellas. I mean, I could probably fast forward it if I needed to. Alright, so I've done that. Now what do? So, okay, they take stone from there, which already looks perfectly square and cut, take it into the stone cutters, and come back with a another one, but it adds 3 stone blocks. Really? And I'm assuming the saw shed does the same thing. I mean, this doesn't look anything special. Anyway, that's the end of my recording. Thanks for listening for my gripe. Um, enjoy your nights. Like, subscribe, all that hoo-ha that every other YouTuber tells you to do. Or don't, really. It's your choice.